Right, just try it one more time, that's good.
Hi, I'm Ryan Giggs. I'm allowed to talk now. You'll be hearing a lot more of me after the break.
Very good
Okay.
indeed. Right. Excellent.
Reebok has a long history in sport, and it dates right back almost 100 years to a set of hand-grafted running spikes that were made in Bolton, just up the road, by J.W. Foster and Sons. And this heritage has eventually evolved into what is the #1 sports and fitness brand here in the United Kingdom. And it's now distributed through 140 countries worldwide. We're committed to being #1 in sports and fitness around the world. And we're going to take whatever steps are necessary to get there. And the announcement that we're making today is evidence, I think, of our strength in the world of sport and athletics on a worldwide scale. We've only fairly recently come into the soccer business, but clearly you cannot be the world's #1 sports and fitness brand without being in soccer. I think that in keeping with a fine tradition of the British press, you already announced this story last week, but I'm going to announce it anyway. And that is that it gives me very great pleasure to announce today that Reebok have signed an exclusive endorsement with Manchester United's really preeminent young player, Ryan Giggs. Under this multi-year agreement, Reebok will team up with Ryan for personal appearances, promotions, and advertising. And from this day forward, Ryan will exclusively wear Reebok product. Ryan, at 19 years old, is without doubt one of the most talented, brilliant young players in this country, and we believe in the world. And we think very soon the world will have a new football hero. Ryan has chosen Reebok, we think, because of our reputation as a quality company in the field of sport. We have substantial plans for Ryan. We think he's an outstanding athlete. We're delighted to have Ryan as part of the Reebok company. Ryan, nice to meet you.
Can I just say on behalf of Manchester United, we're delighted with Reebok's involvement. Anything that helps to supplement Ryan's income and keep him in Manchester for as many years as possible, we're delighted. we're delighted with. The point I'm trying to make there is that Alec wouldn't allow Ryan to have an agent, but having said that, he's helped him produce this deal, so I don't think Ryan's missed out in any way on that. I'm surprised you didn't mention Greg Norman as well, because I believe...
Well, thank you for giving me the cue. It may have escaped your attention that Greg Norman actually won the British Open yesterday. He also is a Reebok athlete. We think it was an outstanding achievement on Greg Norman's part, but he's the type of athlete that are part of Reebok.
Big smile again, mate, this way.
It's been a tremendous year for you. This really caps it. Do you sort of sometimes pinch yourself and say, is this really happening to me?
Yes, I do. It's all happened in a matter of 3 years. Come straight from school, signed for Manchester United. I was in the first team within a few months, so it's all gone really quick.
And now here you are being paid to wear a pair of football boots. I mean, it's remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I've always wore Reebok gear when I was at school and when I was just doing nothing. So getting paid to wear the stuff is brilliant.
Last year, a lot was made of the fact that you were being kept in the shadows. You weren't sort of talking to the press, that sort of thing. Is this the season now where you're going to come out and be yourself?
I'm not too sure. I'm leaving that to the boss, really. If he feels that I'm not ready to talk to the press again, then I won't talk to the press again. And if he feels I'm ready, then I will.
But this is your first big sponsorship deal, so you get the impression that he thinks you're ready now.
Yes, as I say, it's up to the boss, really. See what he does.
Last season, a tremendous season for the club. How much satisfaction did that give you?
A lot of satisfaction. As you say, with, the year before, when we just missed out, that really made us think that summer. And to come back the next season and win it was really good.
And now Europe?
Yes, Europe next year with all the champions. That should be good.
How are you going to react to everybody singling you out, looking for your performance? That really you're going to be under the spotlight, aren't you?
Well, I don't know about that. There's other players in the team. You know, 11. It's 11 that makes the team, and not sure if I'll be singled out.
People say you're really a level-headed chap. I mean, do you see yourself that way? Do you pride yourself on being down to earth?
Yeah, the way I see it, I'm just any other person really. I'm still with my same friends as I was at school, so I just try and keep the same person.
Does that help keeping those same friends?
Yes, it does. You know, they keep me down to earth. So do my family. They just see me as Ryan, really.
We've talked about the league and Europe. You're doing it for Wales in the World Cup as well.
Yeah, that's right. We've got 3 games left and we've got a good chance to go to the World Cup. And hopefully we can do it.
It'd be a tremendous thing for Wales, wouldn't it, to get to America?
Yes, it would. We haven't done it for a few years now, been to the World Cup. And it'd be good for such players as Mark Hughes and Ian Rush, who really world-class players and then played in the World Cup.
What does it mean to you, though, when you put on the old Welsh shirt?
Oh, it means a lot to me. I lived down there for 9 years. All my family is still there, so it would mean a lot to me.
You're Ryan Giggs, you're your own man, but people will always liken you, won't they, to George Best. Does that rankle a bit?
No, it's a compliment, if anything, really, to be compared with someone that's like George Best. But I think we're both complete different players. Other than we were both young when we played in the first team. Both wore the number 11. That's about it, really.
Everything's gone very well to now. Finally, how do you see the future unfolding for you?
Hopefully to go on and win a few more things with United and Wales.